we're talking Fortitude attribute. This attribute got recently reworked as part of the patch 7.40 in that launched in February 20th, 2024. So with this new attribute, there is now an extra health points HP regeneration that takes every 6 seconds, and it's going to be equal to the sum of your Fortitude equipped gear, limited to the amount of 1% of your character's max health. In my case, I have around 4,265 HP with no equipment, hence this Fortitude would be recovering up to 42 every 6 seconds. That would be the maximum of 1% of my max HP. Now, if I had Fortitude on my equipment of 25, for example, or 27, just my Angelic legs, for example, I would be recovering 27 every 6 seconds. But in my case, I ended up getting on my armor and on my legs. They add up to 52 Fortitude. So it's safe to say that I will get 1% up until I have 5,200 HP. Now, this is every 6 seconds, meaning that for your HP to go from 0 to 100%, it would take you around 600 seconds, which would be 10 minutes. So the question of this video is this new attribute worth based on the cost? There's no need to be, deep into the analytics here. The answer is for sure no. Every attribute, actually, most attributes, including this one, and this one, if not the most of them all, is not worth at all. For example, I would be getting every 6 seconds 45 HP. Now, if I'm hunting a mob that hits very weak and I don't want to worry about UHs, I can be fine, right? But my UH heals about 1.5 thousand. That means that I can get my ultimate healing worth of my Fortitude attributes in 34 rounds, which would equal to 208 seconds, which would be 3.5 minutes. So what's the point of saving one UH every 3.5 minutes if one UH costs 145 GP, and this attribute costs, 1.2 2 mil, depending on the attribute that you have, on the equipment that you have. Anyway, so of course, not worth. However, just for the sake of this video, I decided to upgrade both my Angelic legs as well as my Mephitic armor, just to give you guys a glimpse on how much it costed. So I decided on doing my legs and armor just because they gave the best ratio between golds per Fortitude. And coincidentally, they were the two equips that were the highest level that I had, so I won't be switching them anytime soon. So I thought it would be an okay-ish investment. So the legs chance was 0.84% and the armor was 0.92. The legs would be around 1.2 kk gold to attribute in average, and the armor would be around 1.086 kk in gold to attribute. I ended up spending around 1.7 kk on the legs to attribute, and around 240k in gold to attribute the armor, which was quite lucky. So in average, I was below the average for both. I was above the legs, below the armor. Ended up being an okay-ish deal for me, even though I still don't believe this is worth at all. And here's the great moment where I successfully attributed my legs. And here's the one where I successfully attributed my Mephitic armor. But of course, as the great Medivian gambler that I am, I had ended up having 40 crystals left, and I'm not gonna let that gather any dust in my storage. So I just decided to basically try to get a couple more attributes on my Angelic plate mail. So there was 40 more crystals gone to waste. Okay, so just to close up, so I spent about 2kk to attribute both my legs and armor, which was a little below average, but still quite close to the average. And then you might ask, okay, so how long would you take to recuperate your investment? So dividing 2kk by 145, which is the price for each ultimate healing room, which is my main source of healing in hunts, it would be around 13,793 EUHs to recuperate the cost, which would equal around 690 BPs of UH that I'll need to use, that I'll need to recuperate with Fortitude to make it worth. Yeah, I mean, what better investment than this, eh? Hopefully you guys enjoyed my suffering in this video. It was around 2kk, so that would take me, what, maybe 10-15 hunts here in Legacy to try to get that money back. But I mean, it was good content, great to spread the knowledge around the Medivia community. All right, see you guys in the next one. Cheers.